Hello friends, I am Ramya Ranjan, working as an assistant professor in Biani Institute of Science and Management. Today I am going to take a topic on placenta. So first of all, I want to say that placenta is a remarkable organ. It is disc-like in appearance and it is spongy in nature. The survival of the fetus is determined by the healthiness of the placenta. Now let us see the characteristics of the placenta. So first of all, we can say that the placenta is round shaped organ. It is usually a round shaped organ. The placenta is round shaped organ. The weight of the placenta is 1/16th of the baby's weight. Whatever the baby's weight will be, the placenta weight will be the 1/16th of the baby's weight. Next, we can say that if we know that it is round shaped organ, so the diameter of the placenta is 15 to 20 centimeter in diameter. Next, we can say that the placenta is thicker at the center than at the edge. Normally the placenta is thicker at the center and the edge will be then thin, and center will be the thickest. Okay. Next is the square feet of the placenta. The square feet of the placenta is 243 square feet. Next, volume of the placenta. The volume of the placenta will be 500 ml. Now we can, these are all the characteristics of the placenta. We have seen that it is round shaped organ, then we have seen that weight of the placenta will be 1/16th of the baby's weight, then we have seen that it is 15 to 20 centimeters in diameter, then we have seen that the thickest, it is thickest in the center, which is 2.5 centimeter, then the placenta is thickest in the center and the edge of the placenta will be thin compared to the center. Then the square feet, which is 243 square feet, and the volume of the placenta will be 500 ml. Now we will move on to the surface of the placenta. There are two surfaces of the placenta, the maternal surface and the fetal surface. Now moving on to the surface of the placenta, here we can see that this is the placenta and this will be the fetus in the uterus. Okay? So this is the maternal surface and this is the fetal surface. The placenta has two surfaces. This will be the maternal surface here and this will be the fetus surface. So in maternal surface, it is usually like this. We can see that it is dark red in color and there will be, it is divided into so many lobes and lobules. In maternal surface, it is dark red in color and there will be 20 lobules. 20 lobules will be present in the maternal surface. And these lobes is again divided into lobules like this. We can see that here. Then the gap between the two lobes is known as sulci. Here is the two lobes. The gap between the two lobes is known as the sulci. So this is about the maternal surface, that this surface, this is the maternal surface. Now we move on to the fetal surface. See, fetal surface, it is white in color. See, this is the fetal surface. It will be white in color. It is shiny in appearance and we can see the blood vessels over here. See, the umbilical cord, in umbilical cord the blood vessels will become and it will spread over the placenta. Okay. Next, shiny in nature, the blood vessels are visible, then umbilical cord arises from the center of the placenta. Here we can see that the umbilical cord arises from the center of the placenta. Here we can see that it arises from the center of the placenta and it will connect to the fetus. So this is the surface of the placenta. We have seen that placenta has two surfaces, the maternal surface and the fetal surface. The maternal surface will be dark red in color. Okay, then it has 20 lobes. The lobes, each lobes is divided by lobules and the gap between the lobules is known as the sulci. And the fetal surface, we have seen that it is white in color, it will be shiny in nature, blood vessels are visible on the fetal surface and the umbilical cord will arise from the center of the fetal surface. Now coming to the functions of the placenta, let us see what are the functions of the placenta. The first function will be the respiratory function. The placenta is the only organ which provide the respiratory function to the fetus and which is derived from the maternal blood. The oxygen will be derived from the maternal blood. See, here is a placenta, maternal blood will be there, the oxygen will be derived from the maternal blood and it will supply to the placenta. Next, the function of the placenta is supply nutrients. As we all know that it is also by the maternal blood. The growing fetus need all the nutrients like the adults, like protein, carbohydrate, vitamin, all the nutrients need, the growing fetus need all the nutrients like adults. So this is derived from the placenta for the fetus. Next function of the placenta is storage. It stores glucose in the form of glycogen and reconvert into glucose when needed. The placenta store glucose and whenever the fetus need glucose, it will the placenta store glucose in the form of glycogen, and whenever the fetus need glucose, it will again convert it into glucose and it will give to the fetus. Next function of the placenta is excretion. The excretory function is also by the placenta. The main excretory part will be the carbon dioxide, urea and uric acid. Next function of the placenta is protection. The protection is also by the placenta for the fetus. It acts as a barrier against the bacterial infection and viral infection, and provide the immunity power to the fetus by IgG from the mother. Next function of the placenta is the placenta contains two types of hormone, protein hormone and the steroid hormone. Protein hormone are human chorionic gonadotrophic hormone and human placental lactogen. This is the growth hormone. The human chorionic gonadotrophic hormone will be up to the 12 week. When it will decline after the 12 week, the human placental lactogen will take that part, and it acts as a growth hormone for the fetus. Next, the steroid hormones are progesterone and estrogen. It also it also helps in the survival of the fetus. So these are all about the placenta. Thank you so much.